She made cut Yasmin out of the SAO and Amplify. They would be married in Bahamas forever.
This is regular Bonnie and Clyde.
She's controlling the narrative every step of the way.
It's straight.
I go straight to the legal.
Izovela kanje injani mayivela kanje
She's
YouTube.
stringing this along.
If it wasn't for your work,
Yakwazi yenza?
Yini
Awuzibukeli video zami? Akazi into yami TV ne?
bafethu namhlanje ngizela uzophendula imibuzo. Angifuni lutho ngicela ningisize.
Asiphendule imibuzo. Uzale nge-Chit-Chat
Ngani sikhuluma ngani?
about me.
Ngawe ngithi kunifana
Hi football fanatics, welcome back to Players Only Kabla Number 2. If you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe and also hit that notification bell. Give this video a huge thumbs up and also comment in the box down below. So today, I am back with your fave. Oh, you're both.
Ife
Eh?
ngabe ubaka.
Ah!
Uba ife uba.
Ndim. So ningalibali subscribe, baxela ngoba subscribe.
Subscribe bani impela. Players Only igama ku-YouTube uyatholakala nabo wonke amanye ama-platform.
Very good. Sanoma sawujonga apha okanye sawujonga pha kwividiyo zonaka.
Bafuna ukubheka bona i-choice yabo futhi la ababhekile kasicela ni-recommend i-skin products yazi ngiyabona kuthiwa breaking.
Hayi nami mfondini I'm going through the most.
Skin sami is breaking. Nenibukele la ngizowabheka ama-comments please ngangitholela i-skin product
Kusebenza.
Gibeji.
Benze awuyangibhanga. Hayi
How?
Oh my god.
Angisazi senze njani masinoma siyabhanqa masingancoma.
I-skin product esinje sinokunceda yi-makeup ekwenye nini. Ningalibaki unilalela nakubani ku-Facebook Ngeliswa Mbathu, on Instagram at @yoli_the enhancer, and you sir
Thabo Nodada ko wonke ama-platform.
ku-Twitter.
Bazomthatha Thabo Nodada angazi noma uloyimina yini kodwa bazomthatha.
Okay, so namhlanje we're just having an informal sit down, chit-chat nyana, because the last time sasingokolile it was your get to know the player Q&A. But today we are not necessarily answering any questions, but we're just having a chat. The last time Thabo on the channel you was injured.
Yes.
Tell moi. After that, what happened?
After I got injured.
Yeah, you got injured. You were out for the entire season and for the remainder of the season.
First 6 months.
Yes. Yeah, boy, enjoy your game. When's I'm doing on your first match?
First match. Hey,
Is that cool?
Angikhumbula. The first start there when ukhuluma ngayo, not the first match.
Back from the injury.
Yes, first game back Saturday neBarok. And I came on last five saphinda futhi sadlala angisakhumbula team yesibili, then I came back last 10. And then I had a little procedure. My body hadn't yet fully adjusted to the weight and everything and the load that we were putting on it.
Okay.
So I had to wait another 2 weeks. I waited that 2 weeks, and when I came back it was a super sport game.
And then when's it happen?
Magic.
What's the magic?
Nothing short of magic. That game was Mbombela. Mbombela is where I started off my career. It was Mbombela. We were playing super sport. 3-3 final result. Brace to my name. A comeback, a great start against super sport. Unfortunately, they just, I don't know, Mbapiwe. Trophy ngayiphiwa ibona angiyiphiwanga ibona in fact sithathe kubona kabili eyokuqala iTelkom yesibili MTN. Both finals were against SuperSport. Nalesadliwa kuyona kwakuyibona futhi hayibo ngibaphiwe
Ubaphi ngabakho.
ngibaphiwe bangafoni ngebakhuluma into ezisnacks nathi ePitoli ngifuna ukwazi.
Thabo, tell me. Pressure after an injury, is it pressure from yourself? Would it be pressure from your supporters? Would it be pressure from the club? Where do you experience the pressure the most? Is
Myself. So when you come back from the injury, the club and the people, your fans who follow you, the football fanatics, are expecting you to come back a version of the Thabo Nodada you were before you got injured. Now with yourself, there's got to be some consequence, some fight back towards the time you've missed out play. So when I came back, I didn't want to be the Thabo Nodada I was when I got injured. There had to be some, not just some, a lot of different things in my game that were going to show that I've been out for 6 months. I've had time to think about how I play, how I operate, and coming back into something new. I start something new, and hopefully that player I take and build until I retire.
Tell me, we know there are some injuries in which players do get injured, right? And some it ends their careers. If you injury, injury yakho or if you at that time, what's the first thing that went through your mind?
I didn't take it serious, to be honest. So
no, I didn't
know. I didn't expect.
But honestly, when and then here you are limping back onto the field.
Look, until I'm dead, you're probably not going to be able to get me off the
it's
field.
hard.
I didn't take it serious. Yeah, I didn't take it serious. I'd had injuries on my knee before, and I knew how the body responds to certain type of injuries. So the first thing I noticed with that was, I think I got injured on the Saturday. On the Sunday morning when I woke up, my knee could still not fully bend and not fully elongate, extend. That carried on to Monday. Monday morning, I'm like,
yeah, sure.
Something's not right. I went back to the club, went to do a scan, and the doctor revealed the news. He revealed the news.
But you need to be out.
It was between surgery to repair the ligament because it had completely torn, or we waited out. It should grow back on its own, but there are cases where it doesn't fully grow back.
And you're in Umdala family?
Mina. Umdala umntwana. Wena uzazi.
Umdala.
Mina shouldn't get mncane.
Mayiphuma
usingimthatha yazi. Ama potential wafethu abaleka kanje.
Hayi ngiyaxoka bethu nani. Anditsheke abana 16 nabana 15 beze but yeah bethu. Into lekane ngifuna ukubuza yona. Unguthabo Nodada right now yabo. Uyaziwa everywhere. Uyaziwa everywhere kanye ngikunika i-credit.
Hayi ngengale qhubeka ungiphi credit.
Uyaziwa ke in masithi South Africa. Uyaziwa lokhule South Africa. What takes a player to get there? What takes a player to have so much following? People who are behind him, rallying behind one and supporting you and rooting for you. Yintoni wena as an individual oyinika abantu ababukeleyo okanye bakulandelayo? And also, what do you think that you're doing right, correctly, that you are attracting so much support? You are not from Cape Town, right? But in Cape Town, support it's beyond, I don't know.
I
So
think
you don't think you're right.
first and foremost is understanding why. Why are people following? Why are they after you? Why are they communicating with you? And that's the football. That's the football. It one goes with the other. You perform on a consistent level every weekend. People resonate and respond to you the same way you perform. If you are giving them art that they are happy with and they love seeing, their responses will reflect answers of people who are happy with the art you are portraying. It's holistic. It's holistic because being a footballer, one-dimensional is playing the sport, appearing on TV, winning the trophies, losing, whatever the case may be. Holistically, the brand. What are you doing beyond
Just
on the football? And I think that's where we really doing the work behind the scenes. I should say we, because I'm like a part of she's smiling. She knows. Yeah, we started this 3 years ago.
Yeah, listen, 3 years ago, 2017.
Yeah, we started this 3 years ago.
2017, we are still pushing.
Yeah, I think all those elements combined together, you know, with your approach to people, how communicative you are you willing to listen? You know, there's a lot of things that come with it, and what I've seen is the more you're willing to put yourself behind and sacrifice yourself for something you wouldn't even have an opinion on, or I think that's where the growth is. I think that's where the growth has been in my career, in things that I didn't think would benefit and help my life. I've then opened my eyes and gotten help with it through people like Kuyole, and they've formed this brand that we are today. What kind of call?
Player brand manager.
What's the name of the company?
Plazo.
Thereby follow what? Buyers learn ukuthi company emile leyo.
Niyazi baniyazi ngiyadlala.
Abantu ngeke uba.
Aniyazi.
I thought players only igama.
There's no way, guys.
Lelu esihlahleni.
Uba nilazi then niyangihlaza. The other thing is kwabantu abalandela ibhola, right? Once you mention Thabo Nodada or bayazingcokolela or whatever, and then Thabo Nodada's name pops up. The first thing, I wouldn't say necessarily the first thing, but one of the top things that they would mention is how humble you are. Ubu humble bakho. Into natural buwena okanye
Angithi-understand lo gama.
humble. Hayi nama ndazi ngiyakhumbula qha.
Angithi-understand lo gama. Umuntu nomuntu is a product of their environment, their parents, their family. Lento abantu abakhuluma ngayo kumina abayinqumayo kumina yinto mhlawumbe bangathi mabebona abantu basekhaya bayincome, because that's how I was brought up. I think I'm a product of my environment and the people that I grew up around. And I've learned through the places I've traveled, through the places I've been, how to behave, how to act. Yeah, I think I've got a grip on it. Humility. I
think about they become surprised because Bati, when they carry on, is like you are a star, and you're one of the big players, but you are still able to communicate with the people, still able to get in touch with the people, you know. I was Pagamisanga, okanye just because you are a star, a big player, you don't think you are better than anyone else, but like we have appreciator, because now we have an appreciator and we actually do show it. It shouldn't be surprising though, but yeah, it is what it is.
Sabantu nje sonke. Wena, dala ngakubona Thabo Sabantu sonke ukuthi wena uzongiphatha njani ngoba mina nginani wena ungena logo kwakho, mina angene lapho.
Yeah. Ufuna uthini to the people who are always saying, Thabo, join Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, join Sundowns, siyakudinga boy, iza ngapha. Like yimaqala before uba ufuna uthini. How does that make you feel?
It's a good feeling.
Like base. Yaba thina base.
When you phakamisa.
Like base bakufika bakugale paraffin petrol.
But bawufaka upetrol impela. Bawufaka for them to think that I deserve to play in their teams and they reach out more maybe if I were in their teams, because their following would be aligned. It's appreciated. It's a stepping stone. It means the football I am playing is a brand of football that should be or that is expected at the higher level, which is the higher teams. At the end of the day, I've got a contract with Cape Town City. I've got my own goals and dreams that I'm trying to fulfill, and I don't need to say it to anyone because I've said it on every news channel, every interview. You guys know where I'm set out to go, and upon that maybe not finalizing for whatever reason, then we make a decision. But I think it's unfair for people to put pressure on me by casting their own opinions and own likes of where I should go and making that the base of every comment or every, you know, I understand. I know that maybe that's where my talent or my hard work or whatever it is deserves to go, my brand. But at this point in time, it's not about what other brands can gain from getting me. It's about my brand and what my brand gains from joining a certain brand.
Balance.
Yeah, there has to be a balance. And like my career has been drawn out, I've never moved clubs. So if I am to move a club now, I'm not going to move for 1 year and then go move again. That's going to mess up my whole balance. I'm not used to living like that. So if I go there, sure, I'm going to win trophies galore with whoever I'm going to. It's that simple.
Never. You're going to win trophies. You're going to win trophies. Talking about winning trophies. Also, xa umane uwina i-man of the match. Ithini criteria the man of the match?
I don't know. I don't know. And that man of the match topic, I'm not into. Humility. I won a lot of those man of the matches, like in my first 2-3 seasons in the PSL. And especially after the injury, I didn't care about man of the matches anymore. Like there were certain parameters that I had set out to cross before the game, and my game would be judged on that. Whether someone else thinks I had a great game or not, that's on them. I follow my parameters and my goals, and if I reach that goal, you had a very great game, and when you feel that you did not reach that perimeter or whatnot. So as a compliment, not necessarily. Those comments, I think, are a cheer up and are a motivator to carry on looking for my goals. You were saying I did not perform to my expectations, but you, the fan, the follower, were happy with the art I produced. I think that's positive. I can't fight that. In the thinking that I am ultimately responsible for my own destiny and where I belong, I'm gonna stay angry at me not reaching my parameters. It's not gonna change.
Upcoming players, Zach John.
Like who?
No, Abandona.
Okay.
Not necessarily Abandona, but
Put some pressure on me. Relax. There's like
comment down below.
That's like 30-year-olds, yo.
No.
There's some Shishi. Look up to those guys. Some Shishi. Yo, that guy's on. Shishi's a professional player, by the way.
Also look up to me. Yeah, I'm Shishi. Professional player, that's right.
I'm Shishi. That's why I'm Shishi.
You're not even now.
Yeah, I'm Shishi. Yeah. Great
But-
things. Shishi. Great things. Shishi.
Yes, I'm coming to Shishi. I'm a
For you, my awesome fucking
Airtime.
umshishi kwamanje uphethe istable se-professionals.
Yo, mageze, please, asibhadale. My question is, you've got these other young footballers who look up to you. But I also want to play like you one day. I want to be like you. Bakubona ngokusolapha. Just give them an idea. What does it take for one to get where you are? But because I feel like most of the you at a big club, you are at now TV, you having these interviews and whatnot. I mean, you go player zone. But some go player zone. But some brand manager. Come on, hint. What goes down? What goes on behind the scenes?
A lot of sacrificing the most is time.
Yeah.
That for me has been the biggest sacrifice, time. And by time I mean time given to your work. You bound to improve if you're gonna give your work more time. Football, big bracket that you cut down into little bits. It's everything. It's your body, your food. your sleep, your training. There's so many things that you could complete 5 of the 10 and you'd be the greatest South African. Like, that's just as simple as it is. Just work, put in the work. That's all it's been for me in trying to understanding myself, trying to understand when I operate the best, when I have the best energy, when my brain is working at the best, when my feet are running at the best. And that has propelled me to be the man that I am today. And like I said, football being holistic, it's very beautiful when you're banging the goals and everything on the other side of the football that is adding to this, like your player zone, like your Instagram accounts, your Facebook accounts, are all leading to one place, all moving in the same direction. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I also think Indian about play is discipline.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's I feel like the foundation. Discipline, you need to be disciplined.
Most definitely.
And you also need to understand the process. Akwazi ulala ucinga izinto are gonna happen just like that. Rome was not built in one day, which Rome was, right? So yeah, you really need to put in the work. You need to be patient. You need to, guys.
Discipline is
very, very important.
And abantu ukuthi discipline now uyigama elikhulu. Umuntu angakwazi ukuthi alibeke libe into encane, achaze into eyodwa izwakala. Athi umuntu iyona ke le discipline. No, it's not like that. It's in so many facets, in so many different areas that you need to really understand what it is you're disciplining yourself from and why you're disciplining yourself for it. I mean, if you're never going to understand why you have to sleep 8 to 10 hours every day, it's pointless sleeping 8 to 10 hours every day. But the minute you understand why, when you wake up in the morning, your brain is already set on the fact that you slept 8 to 8 and therefore you will perform like this.
Definitely.
And that's the discipline. It's a night out. It's simple.
That actually do build up.
Yeah.
And I feel like people just do not understand that.
The discipline also to tell yourself or to remind yourself to do the things that you said you're going to do long after the mood you wanted to do it is gone. Very important. I sleep at now, I'm with my friends, I'm telling my friends, listen, when I get to training, I'm going to do extra training. I'm going to kick, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. One bad thing in the morning slips you off, your mood is gone, you get to training, you don't even think about that extra anymore.
Gone.
Yeah, and as much as you need to be applying yourself, understand, by work, by time, you are instantly getting better. Irrespective of your mood doing it, because you're doing it. It's like studying, or it's like how universities force students to know their work, and the students can't see it by tutorials. When you go to a tutorial, you are forced to do the work and present.
Yes.
By that, you are already doing the work.
But then you are forced now.
Yes, you're so... Damn it, I have to go to a tutorial.
I have to do this, I have to.
You're not paying attention to the fact that you are actually doing the work. It's the same with working out extra. It's the same whether you're grumpy, whether you're kicking bad balls. You are there kicking. You are learning something. Discipline, guys. Discipline.
Very important discipline. There are times you've been made your captain. How has that made you feel? How has that made you feel to lead the ship in Cape Town City FC?
It's a great feeling.
Now do you breathe at this school?
It's a great feeling. Not necessarily. I'm dealing with old guys.
No sense you talk a lot with like Aizofana, exactly. But since you talk, feel some type of way.
Yeah, like responsibility.
Yeah.
To lead a pack. And yeah, it feels nice. Although at times I feel it's a lot to take because you're constantly sacrificing. You constantly have to be worried about what other people are doing. You're a constant example. So there's very little room for mistakes, and in those mistakes, you hope that when they do happen, there's people around you who can tell you in a way that still builds you and doesn't just demotivate you completely, because it is quite a lot to handle. You're responsible for results. You're responsible for a team winning and losing, you know. And that's a lot of pressure to put on anyone, irrespective of their age. It's a lot, but one thing it teaches you is good damn leadership. Good damn leadership, yeah.
First thing that comes to mind, you get a call. Thabo Groove. Thabo Mate. We want you, man. In the national squad.
Oh, damn.
Yes, sis.
Now.
Yeah, now.
Unexpected. It's off season. I know there's friendlies, but I'm chilling. I'm like, yo, we just come from the bubble. It was a lot of work. I'm just gonna chill. When I get back, I rebuild my body. I get ready for the new season.
Yeah.
Not even 2 days back. Maybe on the first day. First day back in training. You need to be in Joburg and so. They didn't call me, no. They didn't call me. They called the club and the club informed me. Well, hell no. They probably won't reach me because my phone is not very good at receiving calls. My phone has a setting, it doesn't take calls, and I don't know how to take the setting off.
His number is going to be in the description box down below.
I can give them, it's fine. I don't have a phone number. I've got one of those MTM SIM in there, data SIMs. I've got a data SIM, so if you guys want FaceTime caller, guys.
I think it call a difference when you are just called to be part of the team, and then you eventually play a game.
Yeah.
That was your first cap. Yeah,
whole new experience, and all credit to the coach. The first time I was actually called up to Bafana, Coach Molefi was Coach Baxter's assistant. And because of the short period of time you spend at the national team, the coach is really focused on the first 11 because those are the guys that are going to put out the product, work. And in that time, it's my first time there, and I don't really know how to act. I don't really know where to go, how to, in the drills and stuff. I'm really new. But he made sure I was in there. He forced me into things. Go in that drill. Finishing, go there, And then he called me up. We get to camp, I think first 3 days, I could see that, doesn't look like I'm on the team that's on the bench this time around. I could see the combination.
There's something different.
Yeah, the combinations of players around me.
Combos are communicating.
Yeah, like I can see the time. The team and then came the day we were playing Namibia. And I started. Number 15 on my back. I actually even have the jersey. I still have
Is
the
it?
jersey. Yeah.
Size one?
No, it won't fit. Sorry. But I have the jersey. Maybe I'll show you guys the jersey. Before we call it quits on here.
Quick. Tell us about this one.
About that guy. Yeah, that guy is 5 years in the making. He's 5 years in the making. In fact, don't count the fifth. He's 4 years in the making.
Guys.
The first year doesn't count. I was at Mpumalanga Black Aces at the time. So this only counts for Cape Town City. So this is all my games in the PSL minus my games at Mpumalanga Black Aces. And I've managed to reach 100.
Is that a milestone for you?
Kind of question is
It's a rhetorical question.
Definitely. You're gonna come at me, you're gonna say, you scared, you stayed at the same club your whole life. I've got 100 caps in 4 years. I've got 2 trophies, 3 finals, 5 top 6 finishes.
A brand manager.
There you go.
You've got a brand manager, business partner.
Yeah, 100 games. You can't wait. We competing. The thing is, we can't forget. You can't forget, guys. I am friends with Aubrey Motiba. I am friends with Judas. I am friends with Madisha. All these guys. But ultimately, we are competing. We are men. We are competing for the top spot. And this is one of the competitions we are in. This is one of the competitions we are in because this is on straight work, on the art. There's people or the organizations behind me have trusted me enough at this tender age to play me in 100+ games. And of those games, I can assure you now, I can put even money on it, 80% of those games are starts. And you know, when I start, I don't come off. Because I get the job done and I finish. I don't go off, I finish.
Thousand edges.
They don't want us going wild, man.
They
don't want us going wild.
I think you're edges. I feel like you're Number 15.
Yeah, Uchari was at the camp, but they hit him with the trick. He didn't know. They made him they made it small so it couldn't fit him. Front man, it's a song. It was just for this camp. It's a song.
A nice show.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it next to that one.
Hey, friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it next to that one.
Well, copying a bit for you,
I'm thinking at 26 and I would like to keep my number across all.
Which number? The 15? Oh, the 26?
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel it.
I own that number.
Let's start in 26. Bafana Bafana. Thank you.
You know, just gentlemen, I'm going to get a about it. I'm happy about it. I'm sure. Hey, you bats are niche. Hey, you only. No, breakouts, they go right. I use a good one.
So I think, guys, we're gonna follow the video here. No injuries. He's very fit. Wait,
I can't see the comments yet, but if you look closely, there's a guy there who wants to know this trip. He sees this top and he's like, what's this trip you'll be on, man? He sees it.
Yes, what is this gent wearing?
It's that T-squared. On Facebook, Instagram, as T-squared clothing. And if they stay tuned in the next few months, there might be something very interesting dropping, you know?
You guys, you need to subscribe and turn on your notification bells.
Most definitely.
Very important.
Yes.
That's very important so that you'll know exactly what he's talking about. So get back to Cape Town and you would like to get yourself some of the T-squared merchandise. Bafana Bafana too. As Thabo said, on Facebook, Instagram. I think Thabo's got a Twitter. But I'm not sure if he's
I'm not sure.
Of his Twitter. No, I'm not Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter.
And but it's about
Twitter. But definitely on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you love Cape Town, Google it. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. And also follow us on our socials. Now on Facebook. I am at Yoli_the Enhancer on Instagram. And he is Thabo Nodada across all social media platforms. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Besides
ukusapota mina yabona uma besapota le page mina ngiyohleli ngikule page ukuthi nje bona bafike la kule page bazohleli bengibona and ngoba ngiwulo muntu kuthiwa nginjani ngihamba ngizoletha nabanye ukuthi beze kule page hopefully bazokwazi ukukhuluma nani.
Definitely
the way I have, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in,
and we'll be bringing you guys more content very soon. Stay tuned. And we'll see you. Hey, next week. I think, I don't know, maybe. But we are.
As always, our views as
Hi guys, please I rebuke. Fire. Bye guys.
Peace.
Do what you gotta do in the back, and then I'll do it. Hey, football fanatics. Cut.
God.
Was finding my villain in the back.
Take. Second take.
Okay. Hey, football fanatics. Should I look at the camera? I think it makes sense if I do. Hey, football fanatics. So this time, Mentan